Hello there, this is Julian Professional Bum. I want to do a Furama Chiangmai hotel review in this video. So right now, I'm going to give you a very mixed review about the Furama Chiangmai hotel. Um, it is very lavish in terms of the room size, but there are some things that I don't like about it, and namely, is that it's not for people who are allergic to dust. It's dusty as hell, you know. Um, when I first came in, I looked at the sofa over there. Okay, I think it's there. That's that nice couch. Okay, as you can see, it's a lot of space. If you look in the room, it's a nice long entry. It's a lot of space. If I went in, show it to you. Safe right here. Okay, so starting from the door, bathroom, um, two baths, and then we got the bed area. Um, nice king size bed. Um, and we got this thing right here. View of the swamp. Okay, this thing here. This thing is dusty as hell. When I first came in, my daughter saw the couch and she started jumping on it. And when she started jumping on it, I saw like dust flying everywhere. It was nuts. When I saw it, I was like, oh shit, this is gonna be trouble. We gotta get into vacuum this thing. But I think it's not just that, because I think even the aircon vents, I think they're full of dust. I'm not sure when they serviced it. Not if it's not dust mites. I can't be sure about the dust mites, but it definitely is dusty. And it doesn't help that the back of the bed has this as well. It's upholstered, so that collects dust or dust mites, whatever. The bed sheets are changed daily. Everything else, I mean, the floors are wiped, the tabletops are wiped, but I'm not sure they vacuum the couch. Not sure if they vacuum the bed rest, but if they do, it isn't that clean. So, but the good news is that on the rooftop, you can actually get some fresh air, and this has the highest views in all of Chiang Mai City. The buildings here are not very high rise. The buildings are only about generally about 9-10 story. And this place at 17 stories, it is higher than it's higher than all the other places in Chiang Mai, and there actually is a rooftop viewing deck where you have a 360-degree panoramic view. So that's the good thing, and I actually quite like the top. So what do people with sinuses do? I don't know, man. Honestly, this has been quite a quite a lousy trip to Chiang Mai because the day I got here, I had food poisoning. I don't necessarily think it's from the food in Chiang Mai, but perhaps it was something that I had on the last day before coming over to Chiang Mai in Sichuan. But over here, um, I mean, Chiang Mai is quite a nice place. I would definitely come here again, but I would think twice about coming to Furama Chiang Mai. Uh, I mean, the price that we paid is 61 US dollars for a very nice room. Um, the counter rate, so that's the walk-in rate, is about 4,000 baht. We paid like half of that. So technically, we got it at a very good price. He's got look at his nose is red, so he's got the sniffles as well. Not too enthusiastic about that. And for me, I've been taking what do you call that, clarinets until it ran out, and then he and my daughter finished the bottle of Dimetapp, and they get both of them very cranky. Uh, it hasn't subsided, because in allergic rhinitis, unless you remove the remove the causes, the medication is just symptomatic relief. So come here for the space. If you haven't got allergies, by all means come here. You'll be very, very happy here. The location is great. The view is great. The air on the rooftop is fresh. The air in the rooms is not fresh. We only have two small panels. Actually, I turned off the air conditioning just to let some air from outside come in. Breakfast is nothing much to shout about. Like on day one I was impressed. It was a slightly bigger spread than what we had at City Hotel. But then I realized that every day it was the same food again and again and again and again and again. It was getting kind of boring. But I think that's the problem with a lot of places, not just here. Transportation, let's see. Transportation, there are two entrances. If you look on that side, if you look on, can you see it? No, you can't see it. Anyway, I don't, my son's getting a bit cranky, so I don't want to walk all the way to the window. But if you go back out that way, where the window was with the swamps, okay, the building actually cuts across to a main road. I can't remember the road name. And on that road, you can catch one of those red pickups for like 20 baht a ride, or 5 to 20 baht, depending where you're going. And you can even kind of like commission them to go a little further distance, you know, and they would take you where you want to go. That is pretty good. So it's out of the main hustle and bustle of the night markets, all that where you know, you get jacked up touristy prices and pickpockets. Out here you can take a 20-minute bus ride out to where the Orchid Hotel is, and opposite to that there's a building, I think it's called Concal or something like that. And then you get over there. It's a nice neighborhood, not really neighborhood. It's like a mid-market kind of mall, no, low to mid-market kind of mall, where you got the non-touristy price stuff. So it's not that part's convenience-wise. And oh yeah, and if you go out that way as well, or if you go out the back of the dining area, there is what you call the mukata, which is table. What do you call it? Table grill. Yeah. You got table grill buffet. It is not by the hotel. It's by a different operator. It's just in the back. If you go out that way, it's right there. So some friends of mine, they actually stay in a different hotel, and they went all across the place just to find one of those. But you get a nice one just in the back. Convenience stores is one in front of the hotel, and there's one inside the service department building. Fitness center, nice, spacious. I'll say the fitness center is world-class standard. The only problem was that because I've been down with you know, cold, not the cold, rhinitis, and as well as fever from the diarrhea, so I hadn't had a chance to use it. The spa here is reasonably priced. It's like 180 baht for an hour, which is just about 30 baht above the local rate. Local rate's about 150. So touristy rate usually starts from 200, 300, and 180 is just somewhere in between. So let's see. Have I left out anything else here? Oh, dustbins. The dustbins are impossible to find. There are no dustbins in this hotel except for the toilets. It's one of those things where people say that, you know, in Thai, there's a blog called livingthai.com or .org. So Chris, he talks about how the Thai people can be quite lazy, and it's one of those things that, you know, he says that they don't want to put out dustbins because people will then have to clean up the dustbins. and you know what's funny? The dustbin in my room doesn't have a bag in it. There are two dustbins in the room, and they both don't have bags in it. And in the toilets, the dustbins don't have bags in it either. So it's either a wood or plastic bin, and there's no bags, so just dump it straight away. So yeah, that's one of the funny things. Tours, we didn't get to go any tours because we were all down with some kind of illness or another, so that wasn't too fun. Swimming pool, yes, it's on the rooftop as well. Nice place, close to the sun. People say that it can be cold in December months. No, it's not. In the morning, where it's supposed to be cold, is balanced by sun. So if you've been to places like Sydney, it's actually quite okay. Yeah. So what else? Did I leave anything? Well, all in all, like I said, just to sum up, okay place, probably best in terms of size you can get. It is actually an old hotel, but they kind of like redid the whole thing with a new facelift. Alright, so sounds like Cranky. I'll see you next video.